So, congratulations, Shrimoyee. Uh, I have a few questions to ask you. So, what motivated you to be the part of the Mathematical Olympiad program and compete at the international level?
It's hard to pinpoint one specific reason. It was actually a cumulative thing, that a lot of things that motivated me. But I would primarily credit my parents for this. They were the ones who first got me interested in mathematics, and they were the ones who encouraged me to sort of take part in the Math Olympiad program. And from then on, once I started participating in such competitions, I met a lot of people, peers who were like minded and who were as fascinated by mathematics as I was, and a lot of amazing mentors who got my curiosity sort of uh, the flame sort of ignited. And as I interacted more with them, I really felt like I belonged. And from then on, I was completely hooked to this sort of environment, to mathematics, and it just happened.
Well, so it is a long journey with multiple stages of selection. So, how did the journey that helps you grow as a learner and a problem solver?
Well, I would say that these different stages of selection is really pivotal in my growth as a student, and the reason behind that is it not only teaches me to solve problems, but it also sort of step by step develops a lot of skills that one requires to participate in international competitions. And that includes perseverance, patience, and learning to accept the fact that you won't be able to solve all problems. In fact, for me, I was not able to solve most of the problems. So coming in, peace with that fact really helped me progress.
So, what are the stages of participation?
So there are different stages of the Math Olympiad program. It starts with the IOQM, and then once you perform well there, it goes on to the RMO, which is the Regional Math Olympiad, and students from different regions are selected to write the INMO, which is the Indian National Math Olympiad. And if you perform really well there, the top students from there are selected to participate in the IMOTC, which is the International Math Olympiad Training Camp, and also the girls there are they participate in the EGMO-TC, which is the European Girls Math Olympiad Training Camp. And from there are tests to select the students representing India at the international stages.
Well, so what was your experience that you are representing India at this type of prestigious program?
Honestly, it was such a surreal experience. The entire time I felt like I felt very proud and privileged, first of all, to be able to be given this opportunity to represent India. Not everyone gets it, and so I'm really grateful for this. And I still can't believe it. It's almost like a fever dream, and I'm sort of like waiting to be woken up till now.
Well, so what challenges did you face during the preparation for this competition?
Well, in terms of preparation, I would say I had really good guidance. Thanks to HBCSE and the mentors of the Olympiad program and mentors otherwise, they were really supportive and they were always present throughout. My peers, my teammates, they were all really they helped me, helped in my growth, and they helped sort of nurture my abilities as a mathematician. So preparation wise, there really was no space left for improvement. I would say I had one of the best trainings. In terms of the competition itself, though, I would say I had a lot to learn, because honestly speaking, I couldn't perform as I would have expected to. I felt like I was lacking, like in the competition, the contest itself. But that also had something to teach. It taught me how to you know, uh, not just the technicalities of performing under pressure, but also learning to deal with failure and learning the fact that you can't always have success, and that these dips are a part of your entire journey.
Well, so how do you think competitions like EGMO are shaping the future of young mathematicians, especially the girls in India?
Well, I think competitions like EGMO have a key role to play because, speaking for myself, if you asked me a year ago, or if you told me a year ago that I would be right now representing India at an international stage, I would not have believed you at all. And this kind of a mindset, this kind of a preconceived notion that, you know, like a global stage representation is very hard or it's almost impossible, that is very prevalent among a lot of students, especially girls. And these competitions actually allow them to dream, to think, and to believe that it's not as impossible or not as hard as it seems. And if you really put in effort, if you try hard enough, then you can do it too. And it's not just for genius, it's not just for male individuals, or it's not just for any class of people, it's for everyone, and you can do it too.
Well, thank you and wishing you a bright future ahead.
Thank you so much.
Thanks.
Thank you.